And what you just said right there, I just remind me of that parable when it said the wheat and the tares. Right. Because you know, in the beginning, when the serpent came to the mountain, he said, when it down, so tares among the wheat. And then he said, the enemy have done this, right? And so, and then the servant asked him, he said, should we go pull up the tares? He said, nay. He said, he said, let them all grow up together. And so, and then he's going to send the angel to gather the wheat and put them in the barn. That barn represents the elect, which is the house of David, all right? And that pretty much represents that shifting, okay? So that, in all full circle, when it represents that shifting, that means the house of Israel, which is represents the wheat, is going to be gathered up. And then he said the tares is going to be thrown into the fire, which is basically, you know, America, aka Babylon the Great, is going to be that tare, and it's going to be that fire for the tares. And so it was so wild to do that, because when a tare and a wheat is young, you can't tell the difference. Yep. You only tell the difference as they get older and mature. Right. And that takes time. We go to the prophet. Everything is about time. The Lord is like giving us time, liberty, to get back and show ourselves weak. You know, get back to our message. How about our shop before we, you know, really even talking about the harvest. Right. When should we harvest, you know, the wheat? And he said, wait, because the tares are sold in there. You can't tell them apart. But at a certain time, when they mature, hopefully being sealed, then we can harvest, and then we'll get, you know, pull out the food versus the weeds that's not food, it's not profit. And then you can compare that to people, because when Yahweh Shah said in Matthew the 7th chapter, he said, you shall know them by their fruit. And so basically when these people grow up and they start to basically show their personality, then Yahweh Shah going to be able to tell whether this person is for the laws and statutes and commandments, and they're going to be able to tell whether somebody is not for the laws and statutes and commandments. Okay, and then why when he said that in Matthew the 7th chapter, specifically 15 to the 21st verse, he said, every good tree that bringeth forth not good fruit shall be hewn down and cast into the fire. And that's exactly what is going to happen to those who goes against the laws and statutes and commandments of Yahweh Shah. Let's go back here before, man. This is Ecclesiastes, Sirach 10 and 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh, and his heart is turned away from his maker. Verse 13. Pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon their strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. Destruction. Here goes verse 14. The Lord hath cast down the thrones of the proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. Verse 15. The Lord hath plucked the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. So we're looking at a transition of kingdoms right now. You know, Esau got to give it up because he got it by thievery. You know, he increased his gain by ill-gotten means. But therefore, like Scripture say, he gonna cough it up. The kingdom gonna be translated because of that. You know, we're gonna get real reparations. It's gonna be them, and we're gonna get rulership. When the base man is going back to his, you know, his natural function, being the base man. And you know, what you just said right there, Esau, he don't represent that wicked tree. You know, because his organization is that wicked tree. And that's why his kingdom is going to be destroyed. Because it started out with wickedness. And so, and that's what he said, an evil tree cannot bring forth good fruit. So if your tree start out wickedness, then it can't turn around and become to bring any type of good to it, because it was always wicked. You know, it was rooted in wickedness. I'm going to bring this to it. It's going to share more light on this. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Pride is hateful before Yahweh and man, and by those both do one commit iniquity. Verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches God by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. So Esau got all his riches by deceit, man. Lying, stealing, and killing, and cheat, man. That's how he got everything that he got. We talked about earlier. And because of that, the unrighteous dealings he did with children of Israel, the kingdom is about to be translated. And it's going to be a very hard and strict transition. It's going to be a lot of bloodshed during this transition. It's not going to be an easy transition at all. One of the most, he compared it to like a baby being born. And all of us that got children know how violent that could be. You know, my wife down there broke my hand, give birth to my son. You know, and then a lot of times it's a lot of blood. Exactly. It's a lot of blood doing that. You're right. Yep. A lot of blood. Sometimes you got to do a C-section, you got to do some cutting. Yep. That's more blood. So, and then the woman's in pain. You know, like a woman travail. That's how the kingdom is being birthed. So we're getting ready for a hard transition that's happening in our lifetime.
You hear a lot of 2-3 Jake say, "Oh, our children got to deal with that." Or 30 years from now, I'm like, man, if you measure the time difference, you look like now. They can implement this thing by the end of the winter coming up. They're already talking about it. The BRICS nations are meeting up. They're going to talk. And like I say, ain't this the election year with Trump and Biden in November?
Yep.
That's going to be a very hard transition. Biden might say, I want to stay in. You know how Trump is. He might get off in there talking noise. Hey, y'all storm the Capitol. This time bring your swords, which is your gun.
And see, we had this conversation a little while ago. I believe that Biden is the biggest snake. He's probably a more sneaky snake than Trump. That's because if you really think about what everything that's going on, when you got those wars, you got Israel, you got Gaza, Palestine, you got Ukraine and Russia, and so on and so forth. If Biden realized that he's about to lose the election, he could easily basically declare war, and then that will keep him in the presidency. And that right there is gonna start sedition among men, civil war.
Pretty much do what that not a
It's gonna start civil war because
continue war because they try to kick him out.
yeah, he got to keep fighting.
Stay in.
And I can see Biden doing that.
But in Babylon, this is different though. Babylon, these rednecks gonna fight for Trump. They got a leader they already want in place. Now Tanao kind of got it on his own. I ain't heard no other ruler, anybody opposed him. But I'm hearing from Esau, the working class Edomites, they want Trump. So if Biden denies Trump the office, they will fight. I've heard Edomites say break on talk about that. If Trump don't get in there, they will bust some things. They're already talking about it. You know, Esau is a weenie, but if his back gets to fight, no choice, he will fight. So that's why I like that Civil War movie. That can very much play out if Biden try to stay in there. Because a lot of Edomites don't want Biden, they want Trump. And they'll fight him like, I know Biden got the outfit of the Edomites, Trump got the whole live by the sword Edomites, like the redneck, yeah. He got those on his side. And if they don't get what they want, which they want Trump, which look, Esau playing with him now. You know how man, Edomites come out down stressing about the trials he going through, the cases. Oh, I hope he don't go to jail. I ain't better sleep. They trying to take my Trump to jail. I can't sleep. He can't go to jail. I hear this every day at my job. When I go to one of my jobs down Australia, every day that's when Esau come to me. They, I played for wisdom. So I act like I like Trump too. They come to me. He gonna beat the case. Is he gonna beat it? You know when they trying to take him to jail. We need Trump, Tay. We need Trump. I'm like, yeah, man, he gonna get it, man. But all of them come, that's what they holler about. And they all they pride, everything they got is riding on Donald Trump. And I just be looking at these, so I'm like, don't y'all know this the biggest con man in America? He's conning y'all. So that's another thing too. Think when they find that the bouquet of Trump falls down, what he gonna do? Because he put all his hope on Trump, and Trump just wants some money. He's a con man. He gonna rob them too. They might do a GoFundMe. I think he did do a GoFundMe. So, because he got to pay some money in this trial, and they're paying for it. They putting the bill. So what happens when Trump don't deliver? The hurt,
Betrayal.
Yeah, they gonna be hurt, man. I got them. It's the scriptures. I'm gonna stand in my own hand. Trump can't get it.
I got it.
My AR-15 will.
I got it. I might well bring it out because we keep.
My 45 gonna give me what I need. That's how I got it anyway. They might fight against their military. The military ain't doing it enough. Y'all done got we. We the military. We the people. And that's like Oxair, that's when the militia was gonna pop up. And then he's talking to fight with his military. And that's civil war right there, man. You got people versus the military. The military might split. I decided to fight American people. They right. I'm broke, we broke. Nobody wants to fight that war for the rich people. That's another thing that's breaking down we ain't talking about. A lot of these Babylonians don't want to fight in that war for Netanyahu. They don't want to bang in that. They say that's for nothing. Fight your own war. I want to go home and eat turkey leg that's overpriced. I can barely afford it. You know what I'm saying? Esau can barely afford his home. He about to be cast out of his homes, man. Esau's not going to take that lightly, man. He going to get his little guns and he going to pick on who he can pick on. He ain't going to fight nobody that can fight. He going to go to another militia group that got like 20 men armed to the teeth. He gonna catch a little Ray Ray on the block. Little Ray Ray, he just listen to his music, psycho babbling. The bitch, anybody's gonna roll up on him like, hey man, they gonna tell him, what type of American are you? And hey, Jake gonna say the right thing. Oh, you gotta make the country better, fellas. Jake, if he ain't got wisdom, if he don't say one of them red belly states, You know, if he say like California, New York or something, man, they gonna light him up. Or don't let it be a Hamite. You go down the block, they think he a Jake. He say, yeah, so right then and there, they gonna pick him as a migrant. You know, they say a lot. It's gonna be war with the migrants versus Esau. You know, you from a country, they like, oh, are you American? And that migrant say, you know, Peru, say, you know, Barbados or something.
Some of them in China too.
Yeah, they say Moab say China. Hey, it's over with, man. It's over with. You know, they gonna shoot their own. If they either might say Poland or say I'm from Romania, that's not American. Because they on that American first mindset. Trump gonna set their president. You know, they got a fella, they got to fight for their country. They know they're on the back of the wall. They know their country been destroyed. They come tell me that every day on the job. We used to make this, we ain't making that no more. Our money used to do this, cars used to cost this, gas used to cost this. We're being attacked. I heard other might say, when we gonna use our guns? He trying to ride it to the other might at the job. They all looking scared. They gonna wait till that dollar crash. The dollar crash is gonna be a big worker in Babylon the Great. And that's when they gonna know that, hey, I can't sit back on the job and watch a little YouTube and eat no more and talk about politics no more. Now I gotta do some action. Yeah.
That peace is gonna be done.
It's gonna be over with.
That security.
They're gonna be hollering, how many guns you got? How many guns you got? We're gonna be over here downtown. And we're gonna go to I hate to be a congressman at this point. Like you a mayor, a governor, or anyone in the city, they're gonna come to your office first. And they're gonna kick in the door. I done voted. I done spent taxes.
They might know where you live at.
Right? You're right. They right might come right to their house. Right in the front door line. Hey, burn a cross in their yard. Yeah, they did. I ain't gonna burn a cross.
I know where you
stay. Hey, come out, Governor Stent. And you signed this and you did that.
I regard they kings and princes.
God, that's the second Ezra. Hey, pull it out real quick.
This is second Ezra chapter 15. I'm gonna start at verse 14. And it said, woe to the world. All right. And then when you hear that word woe, W-O-E, it means destruction and great sorrow. Okay. Anytime you see that in the scripture, it's basically talking about destruction and great sorrow is gonna come. But in it said woe into the world. All right. And it said to them that dwell therein. Okay. No, those who living in America, aka Babylon the Great, pretty much the whole earth, okay, but particularly America, all right, verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth not. All right, and they say the modern day sword is the gun. Okay. It says, so for the sword and destruction draweth not. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. Ooh. And in verse 16, for there shall be sedictions among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courts of their actions shall stand in their power.
Like I broke down right there. They're not gonna hear what Governor Stent got to say. They ain't gonna hear what the president got to say. If it ain't Trump,
that's what that precept right there. He said they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Those are the people that the kings and the princes represent rulership.
Yeah, kings and princes, the modern day kings and princes is your governors and your mayors and your politicians,
and police officers, all of them.
Like that.
The chief police officer, he's like the guard of the guards, right? One of the guards. So they're not gonna go by the people that the rulership. If it ain't saying what they want to hear, Esau want to turn the clock back. The red belly Edomites, they want to turn the clock back. They want no alphabet agenda. They want family values back. Right. They don't know it. They really want righteousness. They want really what we offer. Right. You know? And when they don't get that, then they're gonna stand and they're gonna fight, man. Especially if he continues to give money to the migrants or get them shelter. Well, they already told them to pick rocks. They're gonna try to funnel them in the MOTB since all them part of the first ones to get that first ones to get the MOTB. And then Esau gonna follow. And look, a lot of Edomites down, we don't want to fight for all that. They just won't come. That's what Esau gonna come with that micro CHIP, which is the mark of the beast. Take this and you'll be protected, especially when all hell done broke loose. When everybody out there fighting, and the Edomite don't want to fight, they flexing in that move to war to the 15-minute city. Right. I'll protect you. I got this, I got that. You get this and go in there. Take that, you are done with. When you have a shot, you're gonna get the wrath of it, you know, when he come with it. The vengeance he gonna come with. You can take that. It's bound down to Esau Edom.
You broke it down right here. It said the course of their action. All right, not the dare as THERE, but it's talking about dare as in THEIR. Okay, dare meaning that the individual. Okay, they ain't going to take matters into their own hands. Okay, and it says shall stand in their power. All right, and in verse 17 it says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So that's when martial law is gonna get declared. Okay, you got, and then, so some roadblocks might have police officers, but you got other people they're gonna set up their own roadblocks.
Military checkpoint.
Yeah.
This was gonna take over places with water flow, electric flow, certain bridges that control the food, access to resources. They're gonna block them off. They gonna say, hey, this is the people. They're gonna come with their own organization, Stormfront, Proud Boys, the New People of America. They're gonna roll with like that.
He said man shall have no pity on their neighbor. Okay, so if they don't find their government in his office, they gonna know where his house is. Because why? They gonna find out from his neighbor. He said, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And he said, that lack of bread, that's twofold. Okay, because we call bread, sometimes we call bread money, and then and it's also food.
That's what the first money was food, bread. Yep, they still call it by that. And it said, because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed. Their pride right there, Esau got to admit that we're the children of Israel, but he can't do that. He filled with too much pride. You'll never get a public official in Babylon the Great to come up and institute that and say that if they do it's a snare, but that was because of pride. And at the point now, they had to admit that we was wrong, and your so-called African Americans, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, they are the children of Israel. I don't see no government official coming out saying that. So that's pride right there. They want to hang on to that lie, And then they so bitter with pride, they don't even want to tell the American people too much. They're like, hey, man, we messed up. It's over with. Prepare your house with food and water. Get ready to rough it out because we done lost the whole thing over it. Exactly. That way they keep getting their money. They still getting taxes. The system's still going. The elites still get paid. Because of pride, they don't want to tell people that, y'all about to be in a bad way in a minute. And I don't want to set up the children of Israel and claim them to be there. I want to still oppress them and they heritage. I want to basically tell them they're terrorists. They say they're the children of Israel. We want to go by that. That's all about pride, man. They got to swallow that pill. I lied. Matter of fact, in Ukraine, if they let go of pride, they'll stop that war and build back over here. Quit giving money to Ukraine. Because of pride, they think they can win because they said so. So pride is killing them on every facet of life that they doing. And it's going to ultimately lead to the destruction because the Lord hates pride. And nobody's more prideful than Esau. He make every white man. Go look at Donald Trump. Go look at Joe Biden. They feel the pride, man. Especially Donald Trump. Donald Trump, hey, you tell him, man, who's God? He gonna tell you, I'm God. I'm Caesar. I see him putting them little olive trees on the side of his head, getting the little curtain, wrap around. I'm God, because he feel like he got so much money and he got such a powerful military. But everybody looking like, man, no, you not, man. You big orange, out of shape. You can't even survive from the sun. You got to put on orange tan. What you talking about? Y'all not the people, man. Y'all based out. Y'all got recessive genes. The so-called brown man is the real people. And everybody pointed out, and this devil, man, he trying to get that. That's why basketball is catering European Edomite players. And everybody know they shouldn't be winning. Dallas had no business beating OKC. And who was it they beat out too? I can't remember, but LA, yeah. So they got it right now. Now I think, Denver beat out LA.
No, Dallas is Dallas. They beat the LA Clippers. Now they playing OKC.
Oh, you're right. They did. It's LA, right?
Yeah.
Denver took out the Lakers, and the
Mavericks took out, Minnesota.
They played tonight. They took out the Lakers. They had a rematch. LeBron won one game. So they got excited. Look at they go to war. So they got excited. They got them playing Minnesota. They played tonight, and then the Clippers. Dallas beat the Clippers, so now they're propping up. Esau Edom, because that's the only thing they can do. They got the WBA Caitlin Park.
Right.
They got fun, but everybody know that's why the ratings is falling. Nobody want to see these wacko Edomites play, man. They whack, man.
Caitlin Park getting dealt with though.
Yeah, they ain't got no soul.
They ain't put no real defense on them. Nothing.
Yeah, so the facade is falling, man. So this place is done with. Everybody looking at Esau like lunch meat. So now Esau doing that hug and, hey, Jake, this all our country. And then the Jake, I'm seeing even Keisha looking at Esau like, nah, this yours. We got next. You got Charleston White, straight nigga called America Babylon. A lot of niggas watch Charleston White.
Yeah.
Now they gonna be able to correlate America to Babylon. So what we say gonna have a lot of validity to it now. So that's the Lord. That's the what's the 2 Notice 2 and 8? He said the mouth is like fire that's consuming this place.
Yeah.
The truth is eating Esau Edom's whole fabric, his whole world up.
Yeah,
the truth is eating it up.
That's 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, I believe. Right?
Yeah, because the wicked shall be revealed, and it's been revealed. See, Esau's been revealed. He's the wicked, bloody man. He lie all the time. He ain't no good, and everybody's starting to figure it out, and that's them losing that pride, the mojo. They used to move in. They don't move with pride. He used to be looked at the best. Now he's not the best anymore. So now he has to prop up fake things to put the narrative back, like I was talking about earlier, and it ain't working. It's gone.
It's so spiritual when you're saying, because you're saying it's pride, right? And King Solomon broke down pride because he said pride goes before destruction. Woo. And the haughty spirit before it falls. And they got that haughty spirit.
They do. They do. Hey, even that Coles are telling Shaq was like, Joker shouldn't be the MVP.
Right.
She went to Shaq. I'm like, golly, so like your Coons ain't acting right no more. If your Coons ain't acting right no more, it's over, man. This devil, he used to buck dancing for you. Dread. Now they're bringing on certain people talking points, and it's gonna come to a point where everybody's gonna be against Esau here, and then he's gonna be scared. So they ain't gonna bring his gun out. He's gonna be popping at the wind blow. When the wind goes, you don't know if it's coming, because everybody looking at Esau is no good. And then you got, like I said, the Eastern Edomites, the Russians, like, hey man, I'm with y'all. I like brown people. Here's some weapons. He playing. That's Esau Kingdom been divided. They're divided. East Coast, West Coast. He talks about Jake, East Coast, West Coast beef. Guess what, Esau? You about to do the same thing. And guess what? It's the end of your rulership after that. Way larger scale. Kingdom's gonna rock off this battle. This ain't no rap beef.
That's spiritual right there. East Coast, West Coast, because he is in the East.
There it is. And he's on the West. They even call European Edomites the West. The NATO?
Yeah.
Russia don't count them as being a part of them.
Right.
They say you with the West. Then you got NATO, the European Edomites like, man, that's America with that noise. They did all that. It's a bunch of now, he started doing a bunch of finger pointing. Man, in a lot of you, because of you, not because of you. And all the fingers gonna come to America in a minute. They go, you are the problem.
Like that meme with that Spider-Man. They all pointing at each other.
You the problem, Esau. And when that happens, all hell gonna break. Especially when I say, when he bans that Bible, that's the end of the devil rulership right there. Everybody gonna go crazy on that one. Nobody gonna listen to Esau no more on that one, man. I can't go to church.
Hey, we waiting on it, because that's a prophecy too. Because how about me? I'm trying to tell you, my word will not come back void. So when you go into that Amos 8:11, he said that there will not be a famine of bread nor thirst for water, but a hearing the word of the Lord. So that's right around the corner, man.
When he pull that out, we're gonna know what's up. Hey, been a fruity man. We're gonna hide ourselves in evil times. The times is evil. All these people still listen to the music, gonna get caught out there. Especially they in a concert. And all war done broke out. They might get hit with a missile. They have to try to take it to Taylor Swift. And the cruise missile land on the whole concert.
And I can see Biden being stupid enough to sign off on that ban the Bible deal too, because if you think about it, a lot of the people that support the Bible, supporting Biden, is those the alphabet agenda. And I remember seeing videos of the people that's in the alphabet agenda trying to sign petition to get the Bible banned.
They're gonna be wicked. They're gonna say it's hate speech.
Yeah.
And that's what they want to happen. And then that's gonna create war, because you got old people that built their life off the Bible. They be like, hey, little bobo, I'll get my little po and they be into you. You know what I'm saying? Especially let them get to Leviticus, the 18th chapter. So that's the destruction of Babylon is at hand. And it's going to only accelerate as we move forward. You know, you got bridges collapsing. They breaking bridges down. Let's say we got a big city in Houston, no power. We're supposed to get turned to a third world country. And the climax of that is going to be all out war. Missiles going to go get declared. Everybody going to be invading one another for want of tribulation or lack of bread. And we're telling you to meet the Lord right now. Proverbs 18:10, the Lord's name is a strong tower. Run into it so you'll be safe. Hey, seek the Lord's commandments, seek the Lord while he may be found. And Lord, when the part of hope elect, and be first fruits of the kingdom of heaven when it starts to, come online. That's about to come. That's what brings comfort to us. We know who got next. We got next. So we ain't tripping, man. We ain't over what Trump gonna do for? We don't care, man. We eating our popcorn. We're enjoying the show. And we getting ready for rulership, man. Build up with wisdom. Looking at how we want our slave, our force to be. How do you want what type of element you want in your kingdom, in your room, gold, power, right, whatever, crystal cola. We got our mindset like that. We like to say, store your heavens and store your treasures in heaven.
Yeah.
We doing that right now. This bringing us comfort. We're not flipping out.
That's patiently waiting right here.
Yeah, Edomites and heathens, they flipping out right now. They like, because they thought Babylon Great couldn't be destroyed. That was impossible to them. Now that it's been, in everybody's eyes and they're seeing it, that's like their world crumbling. Literally, their world is crumbling. So they crying and sighing. They're mourning. They see their doom coming. It's kind of like you on some air. You got oxygen on a place. You watching the number go down. Time coming up short. You down 10%.
They sweating.
They sweating. The panic sets in, man. That's what happened to Babylon Great right now. The panic is setting in. And when that dollar collapse, it's gonna be a critical thing when that dollar collapse. And the word get outlawed. That's critical factors that's going to happen and lead to the destruction of Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. Which when that gets destroyed, that's Esau Edom rulership. So-called white man will go down right along with it. And we'll get ready to go into, what's that? Revelation 13:10?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the faith and the patience of the saints.
Woo! That right there, the devil trying to stop that, man. That's his worst nightmare. And it's about to happen. These devils probably can't get no sleep. That's why I'm looking at my job. They show their eyes all red. They smoking like ain't no tomorrow. I think some of them done hopped on meth, wasn't on meth, cocaine, speed, whatever they're doing. And they're not okay. I had anybody tell me the job. He's like, I'm not happy, man. I'm not happy. And he grabbed my shirt and I tell dude, man, get up off me, man. I understand, you're going through it. He's bugging out. I'm on the job. I'm trying to work. And he grabbed my shirt. He's like, looking me in my eyes. He's like, I'm not happy. And I'm just like, okay, I hear you. Now get up off me now, man.
Take your own not happy ass off. You get back to work.
Yeah, exactly. And see, they done slow production at my job. That's what got them panicked. We ain't got nothing to do. So it's idle time. So I'm sitting down. I'm not caring. I'm listening to lessons. I'm in my phone. I'm sitting down chilling. He come behind me and he come with that same old rhetoric. Talking about all the things happening bad and Babylon the Great. Job is slow down. So he grabbed he was bleeding, acting like he about to cry. He holding my shirt. I gotta tell you, man, get up off me. I understand that, but there's nothing I can do about it, man. So it's bad.
And that's really gonna get bad too. Cause during this time, when you can't go get your medicine, you can't refill it. Hey, boy,
God,
you got so many people on their mental health, and that's why when that tradition of men, it's gonna be crazy out here. It's gonna be like the purge, like that dude. What that purge movie while the people was over there partying. And the dude he stabbed like 5 people before everybody realized what was going on. Like it's gonna be like that, man.
And this Edomite owns a lot of guns. and he's panicking. And I think the only thing keeping him under control right now is he's holding out for Trump. That's the only thing I think keeping him under control. They sanity. Yeah, they like, we got to wait till Trump get in there. I'm looking like, man, they might even do an election. Like, you know, so they're going to lose it. So I got to watch my back, you know, in them times, because he already, you know, about to go crazy.
And that's why the stability of our time, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. So when we paying attention to the time that we're living in, we understand we gotta apply scriptures like 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as the roaring lion, walking by seeking whom he may devour. Okay, so during that time, we got to be, you know, sober-minded, basically keep a level-headed while everybody's panicking. Your mind got to be level-headed, and then you got to be on your watch. You got to looking around, you know.
They bugging out, man. I had to check dude out. I heard when he came up, man, he came pleading and crying, and that's them pleading for their wicked kingdom to be back. And that's all they talk about, the good old days. I'm like, those suckers is gone.
Yeah, man.
Long gone. They ain't coming back either. So as I say, we got something to look forward to. Our kingdom is coming, which might end off when y'all got the second extra 6 and 9. Yeah, we might as well end off with that. You know, this world's about to be destroyed. We shouldn't panic. It's not our world. It's Esau's world. And our world's coming next. End off there right there, huh?
All right, it's 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. And it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follows.
You hear that? Esau's the end of the world. Esau's world is literally ending. He see it. He's gonna panic. He's gonna fight for it. War will break out. And what it say? Jacob is the beginning of their followers. So ours is coming online.
And when you actually comprehend that scripture, it's not literally talking about, you know, a lot of people would say, when they think of the end of the world, they think of the whole earth is going to be destroyed. So when you go to Ecclesiastes 1 and 4, because it says one generation passed and another generation coming thereafter, but the earth abided forever. Okay, so the earth is not going to be destroyed. It's just going from one kingdom to the next. So that means the end of Esau's kingdom, and then it's going to be the beginning of Jacob's kingdom, which is Yasser Allah, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
All right, which is coming real soon. It'll be established with our Messiah coming back in all his glory. You know, he's going to come with, we said that the brightness of his coming, it's going to knock Esau all the way out. It's going to be, his destruction going to be complete when Yahushua come back. He's going to be completely destroyed. He's going to be under the subjection of children of Israel. We will do with him as, you know, straight doubling. We're going to double up, you know, in righteousness. Said, you know, what's it, Revelation 18 chapter. More than double, like the track.
That's another one. Like what he just said. This is Luke 21 and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And it basically, the time of the Gentiles is what's going to come to the end, not the earth. You know, that's what it means by the world is going to come to an end.
But the Gentiles, a lot of Christians will try to take that Gentile and try to say that the Gentiles is the other nation or it's the whole world. But in that scripture right there, it's talking about the Gentile that's not of Yahshua right there.
Yeah, this is the small hat.
Yeah, so it's 2 different types of Gentiles. So you got to understand that. That's in order for you to understand that scripture.
Yeah, that's talking about the natural Gentile, not the Hellenized Gentile.
Yeah, they times been fulfilled that Yahshua's time coming next, man. So they've been saying, man, we've been edifying about praise glory too.
Yeah, Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat,
Wam Yasharala,
Yahweh, baby. Hey, stay locked in, Yahweh Shabbat.
Shalom,
Water, man. Water for tuning in.